Good evening. My name is Dova, and welcome to Dova's Christmas bedtime sing-along, I guess. Um, I am really sorry. I have not been around lately. I was taking a break because I was feeling pretty burnt out on making these videos, to be honest. But I was taking a break, and then I started making videos for my other channel, and those have been doing really well. So I will be focusing on that channel more, but I don't want to neglect y'all because I appreciate how much you've been here for me. And this video is not to try to gather an audience. Like, that was my goal before, but now that I'm focusing on my other channel, I just want this channel to be kind of a love letter to those of you who have stuck with me through all of this and been patient with me and enjoyed my content as all over the place as it can be sometimes. I never wanted to make you feel abandoned, and I think my main goal in life is just to spread love throughout the world as much as I can. So that's what I want to do here, is I want to show y'all that I appreciate you and that I love you and that I am very grateful that you've been here for me all this time, and I want to be here for you as well. So for those of you who have stuck around, who have been helped by my videos, I thank you. Thank you so much. And I know this isn't my normal type of video, but I think that that's okay. I'm just really not feeling recording the regular walking and talkings still, but I still want to do something for you, so I hope that this can kind of fill in that gap while you wait for me to come back around. Not that you need to wait for me, but thank you anyway. So I mean, it's Christmas time, so I wanted to sing you some Christmas songs that I like, and or especially that mean something to me. So let's start with my favorite one to sing, Grown Up Christmas List. Do you remember me? I sat upon your knee and wrote to you with childhood fantasy. Well, I'm all grown up now, but still need help somehow. I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, that wars will never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. As children we believed the grandest sight to see was something lovely wrapped beneath our tree. But heaven only knows the packages and bows can never heal a hurting human soul. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. What is this illusion called? The innocence of youth. Maybe only in our blind belief can we ever find the truth. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas list. I forgot to mention I won't be playing any instruments because the only instrument I can play is the French horn, which you can't play and sing at the same time, and I also don't own one. The ukulele, sort of, which I kind of started learning but haven't really progressed far enough to multitask, sing, and play at the same time. I can barely strum. And I guess I learned the recorder in 4th grade, but another one that, number one, I do not own, and number two, you cannot play and sing at the same time. I actually got my ukulele because I wanted an instrument that I could sing along to, but yeah, have not progressed that far in my learning process yet, so here I am. But anyway, that's my favorite Christmas song to sing. While I pull up the next one, I will tell you a little bit about it. That's my plan with all of these, is to say a little something, do a little bit of my usual yapping between the songs, which is also why the intro was so long. And I have 3 dogs in the room, so if you hear them in the background jingling their collars or drinking water or whatever, I'm sorry. They're not moving at the moment, but they might while I'm recording, so thank you for being patient. But anyway, this song, what is it called? Let me look up the lyrics. The Gift by Aslan Debison. You know, I never would have remembered that, to be honest. So this song is a song that I have liked for a long time. You know what? Growing up, I grew up Christian, and we would always listen to I grew up in Houston, so we'd always listen to this radio station called KSBJ, which was the number one Christian radio station for the Houston area. And unfortunately, they stopped playing Christmas music during Christmas time, which is really an odd decision to me because Christmas is a Christian holiday, but they wanted to make it more accessible to like new Christians who just wanted to listen to regular Christmas music, but I don't really understand that decision. I don't know, but anyway, several of these songs are songs that I got from there because, I mean, normal Christmas music is great, but it's something about like Christian Christmas music, even though I'm not Christian anymore. Something about it's just so beautiful. A lot of the songs are just so beautiful. And so a couple of these are going to be songs that I got from listening to KSBJ back in the day. And this is one of them. This one is The Gift by Aslyn Debison. And I sang this one. I haven't had a whole lot of public performances, but I have had a couple. And this one I sang, I mean, it was not crazy public. It was just in a church, but for Christmas Eve one year. So that was fun. I liked getting to do that. And now you get to hear it. Enjoy. A poor orphan girl named Maria was walking to market one day. She stopped to rest by the roadside, where a bird with a broken wing lay. A few moments passed till she saw it, for its feathers were covered with sand, and soon cleaned and wrapped it was traveling in the warmth of Maria's small hand. She happily gave her last peso on a cage made with rushes and twine. She fed it loose corn from the market and watched it grow stronger with time. Now the gift-giving service was coming, and the church shone with tinsel and light. And all of the townsfolk brought presents to lay by the manger that night. There were diamonds, incense, and perfumes, and packages fit for a king. But for one ragged bird in a small cage, Maria had nothing to bring. She waited till just before midnight, when no one would see her go in, and crying she knelt by the manger, for her gift was unworthy of him. Then a voice spoke to her through the darkness, "Maria, what brings you to me? If the bird in the cage is your offering, open the door, let me see." So she trembled, she did as he asked her, and out of the cage the bird flew, soaring up into the rafters on a wing that it healed good as new. Just then the midnight bells rang out, and the little bird started to sing a song that no words could recapture, for its beauty was fit for a king. Now Maria felt blessed just to listen to the cascade of notes sweet and long, as her offering was lifted to heaven by the very first nightingale's song. I've been sitting on my knees this whole time, and my feet are asleep. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, I like that one a lot. I think it's a beautiful song, and I like that it's very, like, sing-songy. Like, it kind of goes up, and it goes down, and it kind of swings. The whole time I was singing, I was just, like, doing my hand, like, moving my hand in kind of like a figure 8, just kind of, like, swinging back and forth. Because that's how I feel like the song is kind of gentle, a gentle swing. I don't know. I don't know how to, like, talk about music. Like, yes, I was in band and stuff, and I've done a bit of, like, singing stuff, but I don't really know how to talk about music. I certainly do not know how to write music either. Yeah, sorry. I feel like I've been doing a lot of ums here. Sorry. That's just me. I feel like y'all have heard it plenty at this point. But yeah. So, this next one has a lot of emotional weight for me. because, oh, I guess they made a movie about it. That's interesting. Because this, so this song I was my favorite Christmas song as a kid. Another one that I would hear on KSBJ all the time. And I just always loved it. I always thought it was a beautiful song. But when I, would first hear it as a kid, I didn't really understand the meaning. And I distinctly remember the day that I finally did, the day that it came on the radio, and I was in the back seat. I don't know how old I was, but not old enough to be in the front seat yet. But my mom was driving me home, and I finally actually listened to the lyrics, I guess, for the first time. And I started crying, bawling in the back seat, and my mom looks back and she thought it was funny but also sweet. And she was a total crier, so definitely got it from her. But I'm pretty sure we were had just pulled in the driveway when she realized that I was crying, so I'm pretty sure we got out and she hugged me and but I just finally understood what the song was about, and now it holds a lot more emotional weight, and I have not been able to listen to it this year because I lost my mom last year, and this is my second Christmas without her, but I don't know, I think last year I was just kind of going on autopilot, blocking everything out. The song that did make me cry last year is another song that I'm gonna sing, but for some reason it wasn't this one. But this year I can't listen to this one. So I'm gonna sing it for you because that makes sense. I don't know. I just whenever I'm singing, I can kind of go into another a different headspace. But this song means a lot to me, which is why it's on my list. So here is The Christmas Shoes by New Song. It was almost Christmas time. There I stood in another line, trying to buy that last gift or two. Not really in the Christmas mood. Standing right in front of me was a little boy waiting anxiously, pacing round like little boys do. And in his hands he held a pair of shoes. And his clothes were worn and old. He was dirty from head to toe. And when it came his time to pay, I couldn't believe what I heard him say. Sir, I wanna buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. Could you hurry, sir? Daddy says there's not much time. You see, she's been sick for quite a while, and I know these shoes will make her smile, and I want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight. They counted pennies for what seemed like years, and the cashier said, son, there's not enough here. He searched his pockets frantically. Then he turned and he looked at me and he said, Mama made Christmas good at our house, though most years she just did without. Tell me, sir, what am I gonna do? Somehow I've gotta buy her these Christmas shoes. So I laid the money down. I just had to help him out. And I'll never forget the look on his face when he said, "Mama's gonna look so great." Sir, I wanna buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. Could you hurry, sir? Daddy says there's not much time. You see, she's been sick for quite a while, and I know these shoes will make her smile, and I want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight. I knew I'd caught a glimpse of heaven's love as he thanked me and ran out. I knew that God had sent that little boy to remind me what Christmas is all about. Sir, I wanna buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. Could you hurry, sir? Daddy says there's not much time. You see, she's been sick for quite a while, and I know these shoes will make her smile, and I want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight. Want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight. You know, I always wondered, as a kid, for some reason I always pictured the Christmas shoes as like Christmas-themed slippers. And I'm not really sure why. Maybe because I was picturing like a sick mom and just picturing her like, you know, can't really get out of bed or anything. But these slippers would be perfect for her in bed. But I'm not really sure like why my brain went there, because it makes a lot more sense for them to be like nice shoes, right? But like, what do fancy Christmas shoes look like? Are they like red sparkly slippers, or like, you know, like high heels or flats or something like Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz wears? Because I feel like that could qualify as a Christmas shoe. You know what? Our work Christmas party is tomorrow, and I just remembered that I was going to consider getting a cute dress to wear, and I completely forgot. I don't even think I have a Christmas hat, like a Santa hat. But I did get my presents for my coworkers ready, so Santa hat or not, I'll be Santa tomorrow. But yeah, so that's the Christmas song that's making me cry this year, as you could probably tell. The one that was making me cry last year is called Evergreen, and I had sent this one to my mom years ago because it reminded me of her. So, in honor of her, this song goes out to your mom. Assuming your mom is a good person, you have a good relationship with her. Well, them, I guess, I don't know. But this song goes out to your mom in honor of mine. There's a box in the attic, we take it down each year and pass through generations, lights and souvenirs from the ones who came before us, the reason why we're here, singing all these carols and spreading all this cheer. Don't forget, never lose all the joy that's made for you. So come on, girl, let's sit by the fire. I want to tell you a story about my mother. How she would give up everything for a daughter's dreams. Yeah, a mother's love is evergreen. For all the weight she carried, she ain't tired. I spend my whole life trying to be more like her. So on every Christmas Eve, I thank my family tree. Yeah, mother's love gave us everything. Oh, mother's love is evergreen. There were hard times, we struggled, she never let me see. Kept food on the table and gifts under the tree. Now that I'm a little older, it isn't lost on me. The magic of tradition and the memories we keep. So don't forget, as time goes on, all the joy is never gone. So come on, boy, let's sit by the fire. I want to tell you a story about my mother. How she would give up everything for a little boy's dreams. Yeah, a mother's love is evergreen. For all the weight she carried, she ain't tired. I spend my whole life trying to be more like her. So on every Christmas Eve, I thank my family tree. Yeah, mother's love gave us everything. Oh, mother's love is evergreen. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. For all the weight she carried, she ain't tired. I'll spend my whole life trying to be more like her. So on every Christmas Eve, we gather round the family tree. Yeah, mother's love gave us everything. Oh, mother's love is evergreen. My nose is getting stuffy, so I sound weird. Yeah, that was the song that made me cry last year. Because last Christmas was only 3 months after I'd lost her. But this year, we're all good with this one. Next year it'll probably be a different one. So we'll see which one it ends up being next year. Not last year. What's another good one? I'm looking at my Spotify Christmas list, and those are like the main ones that mean a lot to me. So now I'm just gonna go to ones that I like. So let's do the Polar Express one, maybe. Yeah. So by the way, I'm trying to like sing these kind of quietly because if I sing, first of all, this is a sleep video, so I don't want to be like loud. But second of all, if I sing too loud in my microphone, it just like cuts me out. So kind of gotta stay at a reasonable register. Can't be belting. So that not really singing with my full chest here, but hopefully, it still sounds okay. But anyway, here's When Christmas Comes to Town, which is that song that they sing when they're in the caboose of the train, and that little kid's all like, I'm poor, I never get gifts from Santa. And then here's what I want to know. If Santa's real, why did he never get gifts? Like, I know the whole thing is like he's poor, and so like his parents couldn't afford to buy him anything. Or maybe his parents didn't celebrate Christmas? Maybe that was the point. I don't know. But if he believed in Santa, or did he believe in Santa? You know, it's been a long time since I watched it. Maybe he didn't believe in Santa? Huh. And also, the kid who's like the main kid who grew up, who could still hear the bell because he saw Santa, so he knows he exists. Did he keep getting gifts from Santa as an adult because he kept believing? These are the important questions. Anyway, here we go. I'm wishing on a star and trying to believe that even though it's far, he'll find me Christmas Eve. I guess that Santa's busy, 'cause he's never come around. I think of him when Christmas comes to town. The best time of the year, when everyone comes home with all this Christmas cheer, it's hard to be alone. Putting up the Christmas tree with friends who come around. It's so much fun when Christmas comes to town. Presents for the children wrapped in red and green. All the things I've heard about but never really seen. No one will be sleeping on the night of Christmas Eve, hoping Santa's on his way. Presents for the children wrapped in red and green. All the things I've heard about but never really seen. No one will be sleeping on the night of Christmas Eve, hoping Santa's on his way. When Santa's sleigh bells ring, I listen all around. The herald angels sing, I never hear a sound. And all the dreams of children, once lost, will now be found. That's all I want when Christmas comes to town. That's all I want when Christmas comes to town. You know what? It's kind of rude how this kid was singing about how much Christmas is like sad for him. Santa never visits him. He never has fun. He never hears the bells, blah, blah, blah. And this girl comes up and she starts singing about how amazing Christmas is and how she gets to be with her family every year. And this kid's like, doesn't get any of that. I feel like it's pretty insensitive. I know it's like a song where they come together and they're like, and she's like giving him hope, but I don't really understand how, because all she did was come and be like, actually, I know Christmas sucks for you, but it's great for me. Let me tell you about it. Also, the fact that during this song, the main kid, whose name I have no idea. Do any of them have names? They do, right? I feel like that nerdy kid definitely has a name. But anyway, so the main kid, it's just staring at them, like watching them this whole time, being creepy, weirdo. Also, I know everyone already knows this, but man, the animation in that movie is so uncanny. It's so, like, I just picture that nerdy kid's face in my mind, and it's gonna give me nightmares now. Ugh. Good movie, though. Obviously, that puppet guy was terrifying. Alright, this one's pretty basic. Another Christian Christmas song. But, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, because I think it's a really pretty song. So. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Christ by highest heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord. Late in time, behold him come, offspring of a virgin's womb. Veiled in flesh, the Godhead see, hail the incarnate deity. Pleased as men with men to dwell, Jesus our Emmanuel. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace, hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Mild he lays his glory by, born that men no more may die. Born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. I feel like I got a little into that one. Got a little louder with that one. Hopefully it didn't cut me out. Ooh. Hallelujah's a good one. Not really a Christmas song, but it's on the Pentatonix Christmas playlist. So we're gonna consider it a Christmas song. By the way, I'm sure you've heard me typing. Well, if the microphone's picking it up. I think my microphone picks up my typing, but yeah, I don't know all of these songs off the top of my head, like every lyric, especially not the last one. I did not know. I was kind of winging it, learning the lyrics as I read. But so I'm pulling up lyrics for all of these. I'm not that good. Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor falls, the major lifts, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to the kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name, but if I did, well really, what's it to ya? There's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter what you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah. 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 I did my best, but it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I told the truth, I didn't come to fool ya. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord a song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, 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 Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Well, baby, I've been here before. Seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch, and love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Well, maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 That's one of my favorite songs to sing. I have a lot of favorite songs to sing. That's one of my favorites. During the end of that song, one of the dogs went to the door and she's just been sniffing underneath, like in deep breaths, like, like, dude, there's nothing there. There's no one out there. You know what? Oh, you know what? Let me sing Santa Baby only because I was in a couple of musicals when I was a kid, and my theater coaches wrote their own musical, which was The Little Rascals Christmas. So they wrote the story and the dialogue lines and everything. They didn't write the songs because we just used the songs that already existed, which is totally fair. Writing songs is a lot. But they wrote this musical. So and I had a solo in it where I sang Santa Baby on stage all by myself in this little frilly Santa dress, and I totally got horrible stage fright. Man, I used to get the worst performance anxiety. I would completely blank, and I could not, like, it happened to me during French horn tests. It happened to me during this. So yeah, I was on stage all by myself, spotlight on me, everyone in the auditorium watching me, and of course the people backstage listening/watching. And both times that I performed it, because we only did a couple of performances, I completely blanked, forgot the lyrics. Like, I was singing and then in the middle of it I forgot the lyrics, and I remember, like, I was able to catch up at the end, but both times it happened, and both times I ran off the stage crying. So let me make up for it now. Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check check off my Christmas list. Ba-doo-be-doo, Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing that I really need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with the duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Ba-doo-be-doo, Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry tonight. Man, that song is so sexual. I can't believe they made me sing that as a kid. Oh gosh. Burning bright. What about this one? Yeah, I'll do this one. This is one that I like. It's called That's Christmas to Me. I guess it's by Pentatonics. I just thought they did covers, but it's kind of seeming like they wrote this. The fireplace is burning bright, shining all on me. I see the presents underneath the good old Christmas tree. And I wait all night till Santa comes to wake me from my dreams. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I see the children play outside like angels in the snow, while Mom and Daddy share a kiss under the mistletoe. And we'll cherish all these simple things wherever we may be. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark. Actually, never mind on this one. I'm not really feeling it. Let's do We Three Kings is a pretty one. We We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again. King forever, ceasing never, over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Frankincense to offer have I, incense owns a deity nigh. Prayer and praising, all men raising, worship him, God most high. O star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Okay, that's enough. Wait, I just had one in my head. I just had one. Oh man. Oh, my one of the first or the first songs, one of the first songs I taught myself, quote unquote, to play on piano, and by that I basically just mean I use one finger to tap each note to make the what is it called? The melody. But I really like this song. The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields where they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. They looked up and they saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. And by the light of that same star, 3 wise men came from country far. To seek for a king was their intent, and to follow the star wherever it went. This star drew nigh to the northwest. Over Bethlehem it took its rest, and there it did both stop and stay, right over the place where Jesus lay. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. That's enough because I genuinely only knew those first 2 verses. And I just winged the rest, so I don't know if I sang it right or not. But yeah, I like that. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. That's a pretty iconic one. What are some other pretty Christmas songs? I'll do Mary Did You Know. That's a nice one. Silent Night's nice. Holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Sorry, I was just singing that while I was looking for the lyrics to Mary Did You Know. Ahem. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you've delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm a storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you've kissed the face of God. Oh, Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Oh, Mary, did you know? And the version of that I know the best is the Seraphim version, which they're like a rock band. So they're like really screaming, belting that bridge, and I don't know how it normally goes. So that's just, yeah. Anyway, probably gonna wrap it up here. 'Cause I'm not really finding anything else that's. Come, oh, come, Emmanuel. Sorry, I'm just looking at the suggestions on Spotify under my. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Ooh. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Single bells. Ha! Children sleeping, snow is softly falling. Dreams are calling. Oh, what's that one that Cindy Lou Who sings? Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Alright, well, let me finish it out with that one. Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? Where is the laughter you used to bring me? Why can't I hear music play? My world is changing, I'm rearranging. Does that mean Christmas changes too? Where are you, Christmas? Do you remember the one you used to know? I'm not the same one. See what the time's done. Is that why you have let me go? Christmas is here everywhere. Oh, Christmas is here if you care. Oh, If there is love in your heart and your mind, you will feel like Christmas all the time. Oh, I feel you, Christmas. I know I found you. You never fade away. The joy of Christmas stays here inside us, fills each and every heart with love. Where are you, Christmas? I don't really know how the ending sounds. Yay, we're done. So, that was how I decided to spend my hour with you this time. Feel like it'd be fun to do fantasy songs, or fantasy related or fantasy-esque, like Alduin's song about Alduin from Skyrim. What is it? Oh shoot. Tale of the Tongues, that's the one. The Dragonborn Comes is alright too, but it's pretty short. But also I See Fire by Ed Sheeran. Definitely doing that one for the fantasy version of this. But also it could be fun to just do like Disney songs. I know y'all are all like gamer guys, but Disney songs are fun, okay? Let me know if you'd be down for some Disney songs. Anyway, I hope that you had a good time. Obviously, this is different from the content I normally make, but it was more fun than just trying to talk and talk and talk. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. Love you. Bye-bye.